Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, man. It is your boy Mazio here, and we're back with another Clash of Clans video. And guys, on today's video, we're going to be jumping into the clan capital right here, and we're going to showcase Dragon Cliff's base and Builder's Workshop base, both maxed out and with full runes, level 5. We've had levels like before this, but I actually didn't know we didn't have level 5 layouts on this, channel basically. And I just had Barbarian Camp and Golden Quarry, and they are in the playlist, and also I'm going to link it at the end. You can watch it if you want and need bases. But we're going to showcase the Dragon Cliff and Builder's Workshop. Then hopefully later we're going to showcase the Wizard Valley and Balloon Lagoon level 5 too. But this video is about these two other districts. So let's jump into Dragon Cliff and see what we got. And this right here is the Dragon Cliff. Take your screenshots and everything. We have a lot of closed walls and a slightly open wall. So I'm going to zoom in for some of the open walls that, as you guys can see, some of these guys, they are open. Okay, this is for example closed, but don't forget this right here is open. There's a small little area I'm going to showcase here behind the mountain is closed. Okay, just watch out for these walls. They're a bit annoying because of the mountains. You can't really see them, but it is what it is, man. A lot of the other walls are closed. Like, don't worry too much. Okay, most of it are closed. Okay, but this is the base, guys, and surprisingly defended pretty well for us, like 4-5s maybe in this weekend, because I ran it and it was quite interesting. But there's some certain areas that I really like to explain to you basically. Firstly being the entrances. The entrances are all covered with dragons, like these dragons, making sure the enemy drop one raid spell at least at the beginning. If they have, for example, graveyard spells or something, and one raid spell like we did like in the weekend, they are gonna lose the raid spell very early on. And because we have the capital and the district hall here too, we are going to be using more spells, of course, like the attacker, but you can already see we have some double tile gaps with the major defenses right here, and also right there we have some major defenses, but not too major as well, on the double tile wall gap. And we have dragons covering it, very nicely done. And we just have so many dragons on this district, and I tried to close so many walls. You can already see, like on the river sides, like the lakes and everything, these are all closed. And we have this double tile wall here for that little spirit thrower. It's a nice little touch there. And we have some spirit throwers and air defenses the other side of the mountain, somewhere that the archers cannot reach, or for example any basically long range troop from this side cannot reach, or if the troops are from the outside they cannot reach this side. It's just a little touch that you can move with the mountains, for example. And also take a look at the traps. We have some traps for the rams. Because this wall is open, the ram will target either this wall or this one, okay? But we have both zap traps next to it, so it's gonna be tough, man, to get through that. But these two are also closed, meaning they need 2 rams. So if they are taking, for example, a risky approach, like sometimes I do that too, so taking less rams. So exactly, if I were to hit this base, I would have taken 4, but some people take only 3 because 1, 2 and 3, or for example 4. But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Like if you lose one of your rams and you took exactly the same amount that you need, and you lose one with these zap traps, you're not gonna get into the base further anymore, and your archers are gonna be very annoying. And on this clan we don't have a very high level walls on the Dragon Cliff. That's why it's not too tough for the archers to get through. But if your clan has a good level wall for the Dragon Cliff, then props to you, man, because this is a very decent wall placement, because there is just so many walls, guys. That's just the annoying thing about this district, I can tell you. But let's move on to the next base, which is the Builder's Workshop. I've put actually quite a bit of time onto that for some certain areas, but let's go and see what we have. And this right here is the Builder's Workshop. And guys, just in case you are wondering why there's no gates, first off, because the Dragon Cliff you don't really need gates, and same as Builder Workshop, you don't really need gates. So if you want to give the base a nice little look, go for it, because I forgot basically on the Builder's Workshop, I forgot to put the gates. But it is what it is, man. We're not gonna care about that too much. But there is some certain areas that I want to explain to you, and it's about the walls that are next to the bridges. This is something that I've done on this channel for a long time, and it's only me who's doing it. So if you see it around, that's my base. But guys, take a look at what we do here. So what is this area? What does this mean? For the people who are new to this channel, I'm gonna explain, but the OG ones know already what does that do. Like these areas, they are for the rams. One defense will be connected, as you guys can see, to the wall, and one defense with one tile far, or there's just nothing, you know, at the around it, for example, just one defense. That makes the ram to choose only this wall right here, and that means they have to go for a further, like a vacation, to reach that wall. If the wall is, for example, closed like that, the ram will open it super fast. Okay, the zap trap will not even be able to hit the ram super fast. So this one makes the ram to go forward, and the zap trap will kill the ram. That happened a lot of the times, but similar way to the other side. But why do we have it only on one side? It's because they have to either, guys, enter or they have to exit. That's the same. Like if they approach from any other side of this base, this area, they have to either get out of it or they have to come into it. So you have to trap one of these sides, because if you trap two sides, then the side that you want to get out, which is here, let's say you're gonna trap it like that. Let's say this is the side with the zap trap right here. But if the ram is from this side and they're entering the other side, they can easily open this wall because it's too close. They already can drop a ram here, boom, done. It is too close. That's why you're gonna lose a zap trap. So having a zap trap somewhere that you're not gonna lose it, or you might lose it if they go from this side, but that's why if you come here, we have the zap traps on the other side. So that means if they are inside this area, we lost two zap traps. If they're going to the other area, this other zap trap will help you defend. That's a similar way to the, like for example, this side. If they enter from this side or enter from the other side, you can see the zap trap. I'm gonna actually do a smaller version. Enter from there and then exit from there. This is exactly how it works. But if they are just too lucky, they can go other way. They can enter from here, exit from here, or something. I don't know, but these zap traps, they are there for a reason. And we have a little Tesla farm with some walls to just make sure the archers have a weird path. To be honest, we have some log traps inside the base, and also some, I think, on the outside. No, actually I put it all of them inside the base because a lot of people just love to go in with archers, man. You know, on this district we're not having any log traps on the outside, but it is what it is, man. Their traps are mainly for the archers because I don't think anyone else use any other troops. Also, we have some bombs and giant bomb on the inside for the hog riders. That is something that I really like think is annoying. Hog riders going into the base. I know we have so many splash on this district, but still a lot of people love the hog riders and go in with them. So I hope this base defends for you. You know, I also hope you like the idea of the wall placement and the zap traps if you're new to this channel. But if you did like it, make sure you drop a like and sub to the channel for more content. Also, if you haven't noticed, there is a lot of double tile gaps, but there is a few that are not double tile gaps, and that is by purpose. For example, let's look at here. This giant cannon has double tile wall to here and here, but the left side is one tile. Why is it like that? It's like that because if some people are clever, they would actually start their main attack, their archer push or whatever, from this side, because it's easier to reach the giant cannon, wall break through and go through the base. But that is the problem, because then when they want to enter any side of this base, they have to go through the zap traps. This is what it makes it so good, because I'm making the attacker do exactly what I want him to do. That's the simplest way I can put it in for you. And you can already see, going from that way, you still have to deal with two more zap traps. That is just the best way you can actually bait the, you know, the battle ram basically. As we saw from this, you know, little areas that we put, for example, on the bridges, there is some areas also closed. You can see this doesn't matter too much, because if the attacker goes from this side anyway, as I told you, the zap trap will activate. It will be useless anyway, so they have to just ram through the base. But still, they're gonna have double tile with a lot of the major defenses. We have some crushers and everything. We have some split, well, splash damage, basically split splash damage. Oh my god, that is is nice. But we have some air defenses as well. I know the air defenses, some of them could be like they're on the outside, for example, not on the outside, but like you get the point, like they're not double tile because, well, they're air defenses. You know, you can't really protect them too much on this certain base. There is a lot of the bases you can just literally put a whole wall around everything. It is like that, but this one gives you a whole idea of how to defend the archers and the battle rams easily. And guys, that was it for the video. Stay tuned for the Wizard Valley and Balloon Lagoon base layouts too. I might bring a Capital Peak level 10 as well, and I'm already working on a Skeleton Park level 3, but I have a new base for Skeleton Park level 4, and also we have upgraded our minion, like minion hive to level 4, so max level, and I want to showcase that to you, but stay tuned for that, man. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. As always, I'm gonna have some links on the screen for you right now in case you need some bases. Check this playlist out because it's gonna help you, man. It's really gonna help you. Hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, so I hope I see you on the next one too. So take care and peace.